Listen to this story. I was handed this piece of paper here. If you're fans of Robin Thicke and Pharrell Williams, well, apparently they've been found liable for copyright infringement in a lawsuit accusing them of plagiarizing the late soul singer Marvin Gaye in their hit single Blurred Lines. I beg your pardon. The U.S. District Court jury in L.A. sided with Gaye's heirs in the closely watched litigation, finding that parts of his 1977 hit Got to Give It Up were lifted by Thicke and Williams for their summer 2013 R&B chart topper. So the judgment has now handed $7.4 million to Gaye's family, including $3.4 million in profits that Thicke and Williams were found to have derived from the infringement. So there you go. Amazing. Gaye's daughter, Nonna Gaye, hugged her attorney, as you can imagine, and wept as the court clerk read the verdict, capping a week-long trial that delved into the boundaries between artistic inspiration and theft. Wow. Interesting story, eh, guys? I mean, this applies to the... Oh, wait, I'm not allowed to talk to you yet. Let me tell you who I'm speaking to. I don't need to introduce you. We got the Muffinz. You saw them before. We said goodbye on SABC 2, and they're amazing. They've got a new album out. It's the Muffinz in studio with us. Do what you love. I've got Gregory, Keke, Mabusela, and Simphiwe, Simz, Kulla in studio with us. Good to have both of you. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having us.
I mean, how's that for a story, though? Yeah?
Show me your story, actually.
You've got to be careful. You've got to be careful out there when you're dealing with these infringement rights, and you've got to toe the line, I imagine.
Yeah.
But guys, it is going so well for you. You've been around since what, 2010 now?
2010.
Yeah, 2010.
Did you joined in 2010?
Yeah.
All right, and you've released how many albums?
This is our second one.
So this is the second
album. Yeah.
And okay, let's first talk about how you met, how the group was formed.
Okay, well, we met in the University of Johannesburg, just down the road from here. It was Mta, Siso and I, and that's where we met. We got the opportunity from our choir teacher to start a band. We were given that opportunity and we took it. Yeah. So it was just a series of events, really. And I borrowed Scubs' bass, and Siso and Keke met at another band, and we were doing backup in another band, and in like 6 months' time we all hooked up and we pushed the Muffinz from then, like in 2011.
Yeah, so from 2011 that was really the massive starting point. And I mean your voices sort of just all gel and mix together. I mean that's not, I don't imagine it's easy. It's not that you can get together with just a group of people and just sing like that. I mean, I imagine that there has to be some click happening with the tones and sounds of your voices.
I think that's the secret ingredient, actually, of our music, that we 5 guys that actually play instruments and sing very well.
Yes.
You know, and I think also it's big up to our background music. I mean, I grew up listening a lot to your West African music, your Salif Keita's. Simphiwe here is a gospel guy, and Siso reggae. Mta, he's from Zimbabwe, he grew up listening to your Britney Spears. In Sync, Westlife, and all of that, you know.
I love it.
And Karabo is a jazz guy, and it makes sense. It works actually.
Yeah. So it's just it's an absolute mix of different genres, different styles. It comes together, and it, like you say, it works. Muffinz, though, where did the name come from?
It was a joke. at first.
I find that a lot. A lot of you guys, your names come up as a joke, and then they stick.
We're such light-hearted, spirited people, you know. So like. You know, when things happen haphazardly, and then, it just happened. It was a stupid joke, and everyone associated us with that joke, and the joke just has something to do with Muffinz. I'm really embarrassed to say it now on TV and stuff, but ever since then, people have been calling us Muffinz.
Okay, so but the joke had to stem from somewhere. I mean, I remember speaking to Freshly Ground, and the same thing. They were sitting around a table, and I think there was a pepper seller there, and it had Freshly Ground Pepper written on, and they thought, that's a nice name, Freshly Ground. Let's go with that. So, I mean, okay, so it was a joke, but what was the joke? How did Muffinz come about?
Okay, well, let me tell you.
Okay, tell me the secret.
So, the joke goes...
Disclaimer, it's very dry.
It's very dry, okay. There's two muffins in an oven, right? And the one says to the other muffin, "Yo, hey, Chief, it's hot in here, man." And then the other one's like, "Yo, are you a talking muffin, dude? And it's like, okay, then we like the joke, like, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So that was it.
No.
Was there alcohol involved in this? Because I've only had tea, and I don't know, I'm not getting it. I love it. Okay, all right. So there's a story that goes behind
it's
it.
pretty dry.
It's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. So you recently released your album, which I said, and this was last week. Do What You Love. You said it's #1 on the R&B charts already. That's fantastic.
Yeah, no, it's an achievement. We're happy about that. It's an album that we love so much that it took us so long to do. You know, we were in studio for 8-9 months.
8-9 months.
And averagely, your person should be in studio at least a month or two. You know, and we just spent time trying to do this album, and to see it get this kind of success so quickly is a good thing.
Yeah, it is a good thing, and it's a wonderful thing. But, you know, what happens is you'll find that these days it's not necessarily those physical album sales, it's the downloads.
It is the downloads,
and that's what you push. So is this what you really, I mean, it's on iTunes and downloads, I mean, that's what you need. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's basically our biggest platform right now. I mean, we just got CDs into like physical sales recently this week. But iTunes has really been like our forefront just for the past 6 weeks, pushing the album. But I mean, if people want the hard copy, they can get it as well. It's in stores nationwide.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
How different is it from your first album, have you heard?
This time around, we actually featured a couple of incredible, amazing artists. We have the legendary Oliver Mtukudzi.
Oh, wow.
We've got a beautiful Miss Lebo Mashile. And we have Josh Mack, he's from Zimbabwe as well. And I think what's different with this album is that we're doing us. We're free, we're doing us, we actually are the producers.
Yeah, we
are the producers, we did everything ourselves, and there was no pressure whatsoever. We took our time, hence we call them Do What You Love. You know, just really encouraging all young people to do what they love.
Do what they love. Do what they love. There's a wonderful question that one of my producers has written here that says, do you guys consider yourselves as a boy band?
Hey, look.
Well, I mean, you know, you are.
Well, I mean, looking at what boy bands have been, like Westlife and
One Direction.
One Direction.
You want their bank balances. You are a boy band. Enjoy it.
I mean, I don't know. Boy band makes us sound a bit fluffy and makes our music sound a bit.
Yes, we are young. I
don't know.
You don't know. You're still undecided on this.
Yeah,
one.
I don't think we'd call ourselves a boy band. I just think we'll call ourselves like a band.
A band. All right. Okay. Okay. Well, I had to ask you that. That was a very cute question. Do you see yourselves as a boy band? Sure. And then just finally, we were chatting a bit earlier about the sad news of Flabber and the passing of Flabber. Well, you know, how much do you think this has impacted the music industry? It must be quite sad. You guys knew him, and I mean, you're part of this music industry.
Yeah, we always considered Flabber like the cream of hip hop. You know, he was just amazing, even with Squatter Camp. You know. So to lose a guy like him, like it's a big deal, especially in the hip hop scene, which is picking up so greatly right now.
Exactly.
So I don't know. It's a sad
loss.
It's a sad time. Yeah.
It's a very sad loss. It always is a sad loss when we lose our artists.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much. Thank you
very
much.
Thank you for having us.
And we wish you the best of luck. So go there, get onto iTunes, and now, as you heard, physical copy also available now at CD stores around the country. You can get the Muffinz latest album, Do What You Love. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. We do what we love every day, and that's what keeps us waking up. Keke and Simz, stunning guys, and they're not a boy band, just in case you were worrying about that. They're not a boy band. All right, so the big story, of course, today.